Hi everybody, I hope you're well and dandy out there in Beatles world, YouTube world, record collectors, the VC and anybody else that's watching off the interweb. Beatle Dave, your friendly neighbourhood record collector, calling to you from Derby in the UK. Now I've been on a course today at work, so I've come back and I found the postman's delivered me two records. I've been waiting for them, but I'm going to have to put me glasses on. They're both sort of like got little sort of like stories to them, and they are quite unusual. One might be a bit more unusual than the other, so I'll start off with the one that I don't think is quite as unusual. This one I've sort of like opened a little bit, and it's a copy of the Beatles Help album. But the nice thing about this is it's actually a German copy. I think it's German anyway. Hiya Electra, printed in Germany by 4P Nichols GmbH, I think it says. Catalogue number, because I know some of you like that sort of thing, is 1C062-042557N. It is a later issue, and the nice thing about this is, as you know, I like to collect things, well, as being a UK based Beatles collector, I'm getting to the stage now where I try to look for things that aren't necessarily on the labels that you think them to be. So this is actually on the Apple label, and this looks dead weird seeing Help on an Apple label. It really does. If you can see that okay. And the thing with this is it says Help on both sides, but on the UK the B side just doesn't say anything, and on the A side it will actually say the Beatles Help All Music from the film Help. You see that? Really nice looking record. The person I bought this off, I did buy it off the dreaded eBay, did actually say they'd play tested and cleaned it, and I think they've cleaned it because it looks, you know, in really nice condition. I didn't actually spend a hell of a lot of money on it. I think with the post and packaging, I think it came something like £12, which isn't that bad. The only thing I can find looking at, bear in mind this is the first time I've really seen it, is it's got a little bit of tape on there because that had split, and it looks like there's some sort of tape or sticker thing there, but I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a lovely thing to have, isn't it? Something a little bit different. Now the second one, I mean, this has come quite quick, to be honest. As some of you know, I do like collect other things apart from the Beatles. I've got a nice collection of original Small Faces albums. I've got a nice collection of Dave Bowie albums, which we're all going through, aren't we? Slowly. I do like the Who, but a lot of my Who albums seem to be like centred on the Who of the 1960s. You know, the period up to about 1970. I was watching Mike PC31 the other day, and he was doing an unboxing of this lovely Who box set, Who's Next box set, with 10 CDs and DVDs and Blu-rays and that lot. And it got me thinking, I haven't got that album. So I did look, and to be honest, even for a second-hand one, I mean, I didn't want the box set, I can't afford the box set, but even for like a second-hand decent copy of that album, you're talking best part of £30. So then I put in for another one. Now, this is it. This is the one that's come today. And I paid, well, I'll show you, shall I show you first? Now the seller did say this was a UK first pressing. I don't know if it is or not. And it was packed. The packaging was 2 old records, which is quite unusual, although I do think quite a few sellers are doing this now. And it's the Who live at Leeds. I did have a quick look at this before I came up, and there's loads of like inserts and things with it, but I'm not sure if this is a first pressing, a second pressing, a repressing or whatever. It is on track records. It's track 2406091, but some of these have got the red writing and some have got blue writing, haven't they? I think the red one is the first pressing, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm sure if I've got that wrong, somebody would kindly tell me. And I do want your help in one way, even like Nick's Final Butty, I know you're into the Who and stuff. How many inserts is this thing supposed to have? It's not in the best of shape, to be honest. I mean, it's like that, and then when you open it up, it's supposed to look like a folder, isn't it? But I mean, that's coming apart there. Whether that's how it's supposed to be, I don't know. But looking at that, I don't think that has ever been in one piece in its life. Could have been. This album belongs to Robert Green, 23 Linton Road, Burton-on-Trent, DE128JO. So I don't mind that because that is on the inside. They got this on the 24th of October 1974, so it might not be a first press, it could be second press or third press. Now I don't know if this is either, if they wrote that or if that was already on it. Can't really tell from that, because to me that actually looks like that's been printed on. But then why does it say 27th of October 1974? Because I thought this was from 1971, wasn't it? And it says on here, belongs to Robert Green, 23 Linton Road, Rossington, Burton-on-Trent. That writing is completely different to that writing, so I think that could be the original person that had it, or it could have been in the sleeves. I don't know. I honestly don't know. So you've got blue writing on the label. So the track listing is Young Man, Substitute, Summertime Blues, Shaking All Over. The B side, or side 2, is My Generation and Magic Bus. Blue writing on the label. Don't know if you can see that or not. I hope you can. See that? Yeah. So yeah, it does need a clean. I mean, I'm quite happy with that. I think it will play okay, don't get me wrong. This is where I've got to be careful because, like I say, this sleeve is very, very, very flimsy. And I mean, really flimsy. Then on here you've got track records and everything on there, look. But I'm not sure if that was ever held together properly or if it's just like that anyway. I mean, it looks, so I don't know if that's how it was meant to be or not. I'm not really bothered, to be honest. Then this is all of the inserts. But I'm not sure how many inserts there's supposed to be, because even when I was looking at this on eBay, some people were saying theirs didn't come with any inserts. Some said it had 3 inserts, some said it had 6, some said it had 8, some said it had 11. So I don't know how many inserts are supposed to be. You've got this one, which I think is, I'm not quite sure. I think it's some gigs they've done and what they've got paid for it. So that's one. Then there's this one, which is Premier Talent Associations Inc. New West 57th Street, New York. New Action Limited. Well, that was New Action Limited, wasn't it? 1969. Some sort of contract. That's 2. Then you've got the high numbers selection of gigs from the 26th of July till Saturday, the 1st of August. I presume that's 1964, 1965. And what were they paid? A lot of them are £12 old pounds. Well, the fee was £12. and the paid commission on it. So I've never heard of any of the places on here, to be honest. But then again, I should imagine they're mainly around London. Then you've got one here, King's Agency Provider Limited, 7 Denmark Street, London, Temple Bar. Christopher Lambert Esquire. This is dated the 22nd of March 1965. Just informing Kit Lambert that an engagement by the Who at the Roscoe Ballroom, Swindon, on the Thursday the 15th of April has been cancelled because the promoter was getting a lot of trouble, and he thought there'd be more trouble if they went as well. Some interesting things. Then there's this, which is the Words to My Generation. Notice before proceedings under the County Courts Act, Jennings Musical Industries Limited, to Mr. Lambert, who attention is called to the goods outstanding below. Alright, Vox amplifier, guitar and case, Vox piano, bass, plus checked pattern from bank. Check return from bank. Oh dear. Doesn't say how much they owe, but so that's the management of the Who, Kit Lambert, being found to be took to court for non-payment of musical instruments. Then you got delivery notice from Vox Crystal Palace Fireworks, Hemel Hempstead Hearts, on the 25th of May 1967 to New Action Limited. Please receive the following: one case containing 1 gross Y2 smoke grenades or generators. It's a bit hard to see because it's a bit dark, isn't it? Then we've got this is to Kit Lambert. Something about floating. I think this is expenses. Pounds, shillings and pence. Doesn't actually have a date. 1st of the 12th, 68, I think that says. Then we've got a record from EMI, a memo from EMI Records from John Burgess to Kit Lambert Esquire. Dear Mr. Lambert, I've listened again and again to the high numbers white labels taken from our test sessions and still cannot decide whether or not they have anything to offer. You may, of course, in the meantime have signed with another company, in which case I wish you all the luck in the world. If you have not, I will be very interested to hear any other tapes you may have featuring the group. Of course, the high numbers was the original name of the Who, weren't they? And this is from 22nd of October 1964, which is quite interesting. So I never even knew that EMI Records had turned them down. And then there's this. Now I don't know if this was part of it or not. This is what all of those was in, which is just like that, and then you open it up. Like that. Whether that's in it or not, so that could be one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 10. There's 10 inserts there. I think there might be a poster missing. But I have seen some that have had like a poster and others that haven't had the poster. So, like I say, I'm not sure if that is all the inserts, but there's still quite a good selection of stuff in there, isn't there? But this cover is really a very, very flimsy design. I'm going to have to be very careful with this when I'm playing it and things like that. So is this a first pressing or not? And has it got all the inserts? My gut feeling is it probably is a first pressing, but there might be a couple of inserts missing from it. Because it's dark now, I can't actually see what the metrics numbers are on this. I don't think I can anyway. Shall I have a look? Have a look. No, you can't really see. I can't really tell you what that says. Oh, it says something 22 on the B, on the A side. Which is the number, isn't it, I think. Yeah, so I'm very happy with what I've paid for it, and I'm very happy with what I've got. Like I say, the only question is, which I don't know, because I would admit I'm not, you know, I don't really know a hell of a lot about this album. Yes, I've seen it many times over the years. Is that supposed to be like that, or was that originally all one thing? I don't know, because it doesn't actually look like it's been mipped. So it's hard to say, isn't it? Perhaps it was designed like that. Bit of a flimsy mind you say it's flimsy design if it's supposed to be. So I can't see how that would have worked. But yeah, I paid £20 for that. And I think it was something like £2 for the post and packaging. Well, it might have been £20 with the post and packaging, thinking about it. But yeah, very interesting. I will have to try and do a little bit more research on this. Like I say, I'm happy with what I've received and everything. I just don't know if it's a first pressing, a second pressing, a third pressing. I think it might have a poster missing out of it. But then again, I could even be wrong on that. So what do you think, folks? Was that worth £20? Some of you say yes, some of you say no, because if you haven't got all the bits and bobs, then it's not worth it. But to be honest, I was even looking at some that didn't have any inserts with them at all, and some of them are like £20. I don't think I did that bad on that. Anyway, just a little bit of entertainment, just showing you a couple of new arrivals for my collection. As I've said before, I hope you're all, you know, doing well out there. Whatever you're doing, please stay safe. Remember, you are the beat of Beatle Dave. Without you, this channel wouldn't exist, or well, wouldn't be there, would it? Thank you to everybody that's subscribing. By the way, leaving likes and leaving me comments, it is very much appreciated. You know, when I first started this channel 2 years ago, I never thought I'd even have 1,000 subscribers, and you know, it is steadily going up, which is good, because you know, it makes you feel like it's all worthwhile. You know, that people are liking the things that you're doing and things like that. So anyway, that's me starting to wobble on a bit now, so I'll leave you all to have your tea. If you're living in the UK, it is about tea time. Whatever you're doing, like I said, please stay safe, and remember, Beatle Dave loves you. So you probably won't get another video now till next week. I just thought, because I've been on a training course thing, I came home quite early and I thought, well, these have come, I'll do a quick video. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like I say, just a little bit of entertainment for you. Peace and love. Remember, Beatle Dave loves you all.